Which magazine advert do you prefer? Can you hold up which one, please?
I would say the middle one, primarily because the person in the picture is looking at the camera and he's showing his facial expression. Seems to be, he's quite happy with what he does. The poster itself actually stands out, mainly from the other ones, because of the way the photo is aligned in accordance with the text. The guitar itself is in the forefront of the picture as well, which I think is important because that is the main focus of the music.
My favourite one is this one. I like this one because it's showing the person in the photo like he's enjoying what he's doing because he's looking at the guitar and smiling, but also like the font doesn't take away from the image, but you can still easily read it.
I enjoy this one.
Why do you enjoy that one?
It's really, it catches the eye. Like, it's not too far in the background like this one is. It's bright in the foreground, so you know who the hell's playing the instrument itself. Contrast is good on the writing, so you can read everything. It's not like hitting on anything where it's like becomes almost see-through almost. So yeah, it's just a really nicely laid out thing, and it catches the eye.
I like this one because I think the writing really stands out on it, and you can read the broken strings thing a lot clearer as well. And it makes his name stand out at the top because it's different to the rest of it.
What do you think we can improve about it?
I'll hold up again just to show you. Well, I think the font seems to be a bit too big, especially on the black font, and I feel as though it's quite hard to read on the background. So what I'd do is I would make the font smaller, especially on the ratings from the magazines, especially. And here I'd probably make the font smaller.
Right. So what I would say to change would be the size of the font for either Christian Smith or the broken strings, because for the Christian Smith it kind of gets taken away by the other font because it's kind of similar size, so you can't really, it doesn't really get drawn towards you. So I'd say, do the size of the font or change the font so it stands out more.
Probably like less pixelated when you blow it up, but I guess that's just production problems. But besides that, I think it's fairly well done. Maybe make broken string slightly larger, maybe frame it somewhere else where it's still like you can still see the name of it, because at the moment all you can see is his name, which I guess isn't too helpful for many people.
I think on this one, maybe make himself a little bit clearer. I quite like the fact that he's further back, but you should still be able to see his face.
What genre do you think this is for, and why do you think the genre?
I think there's some sort of alternative rock, I'd say. Nothing too fast-paced, but obviously it's acoustic, so country perhaps?
I would say, obviously it's acoustic guitar, so I would say acoustic.
Probably some sort of acoustic folk, anti-folk, maybe a bit of pop punk, if you're lucky.
Why do you think this?
Why I think that? Because of the clothing he's wearing. If he's like pop or something like that, he's going to be wearing something kind of gaudy, so it's going to be flashy and something like that. Punk, he's not dressed for that, there's no rope clothing, no nothing that signifies that he's a rope in any kind of sense. Whereas he looks slightly homeless, like most folk artists do, and is usually quite roughed up.
I think it's acoustic folk as well, because of obviously the acoustic guitar. But yeah, I just think it looks quite...
If you saw this in a magazine, would it catch your attention? But if not, why not?
I would say if I saw this in a magazine, it would definitely catch my attention because the main focus of it is the person with the music. So there isn't too much of a focus on the ratings, but more of a focus on the music itself. So it would draw attention to it. By seeing the acoustic guitar, I think instantly it's going to be about music.
Josh?
Yeah, it would probably draw my attention. Like, it would seem something I'd probably be interested in. Like the star rating would definitely appeal because showing 5 stars, so it would say, people rate it very well, so it would probably draw me into it.
I think it would catch my attention because of the writing of it, because it stands out quite well.
Yeah, I think it would stand out quite a bit. I think there are some points where it'd be a bit like meh, because of the you see like this name Christian Smith, so you'd be like, I don't know what he's actually posing for because of the size of the broken strings. But like I said before in the last part, that I'd probably just reframe that slightly, maybe put it between his knees or something like that, so it's a bit larger and everything else. But besides that, it's really nicely laid down. I'd probably catch my attention.
It's intriguing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Trolls the reader.